812. It is still so chilly out there. We are joined this morning by our guest from the Caldwell County Extension Office. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm great.
What have we got going on over there at the Extension Office?
Well, first of all, I'm Rhonda Jewell.
Yeah, I was just going to say, first of all, I didn't say your name, so please tell everyone who's here.
That's perfectly fine.
Sorry.
I am the 4-H agent, and I deal with youth ages 9 to 18 on a lot of different life skill activities, and we just bring a lot of, give kids a lot of opportunities outside of school to do some learn some things, have some fun, and just have a good time. But anyway, we have had quite a bit going on. For one thing, we've had our annual achievement banquet, and this is an opportunity for us to recognize our 4-Hers as well as our volunteers for the our 4-Hers for the achievements that they've gotten over the years, over the past year, as well as our volunteers for the time that they give, because if it weren't for the volunteers, there would be no 4-H programs. We did have 145 in attendance, which is up considerably. Typically, we go anywhere from 90 to 100, so we were up quite a bit. We did have quite a few more kids that participated in state contests, and that's one of the reasons. And then they bring their parents and some grandparents, and we just had a great crowd. It was held at Northside, which is a little different. We're used to having it at the Research Center, but they're under construction, so we're not able to use that, obviously. So Northside generously let us use the Rock, which is the activities building, and it worked. It was just a perfect location. It was very nice and very very pleased with it, and I sure am glad it's over with. We did have some of our awards that were given out. Our Wallace Memorial Outstanding Teen Award went to Katie Trimble, and she's a freshman at the high school, and she's involved in livestock judging. She has done everything from sewing to cooking. She's just participated in a lot of different things. She's been on several leadership conferences and camp. But livestock is her passion, and that's where she puts a lot of her time and energy. And last year, as a freshman, which is pretty unusual, she was top 5 in the state livestock contest for the seniors, and it's very competitive, especially at the senior level. And we were very proud of Katie. So she got to travel with the top 12 across the state, and they went to different states like Iowa and Wisconsin, judging and learning and different things. And she more than likely will probably be participating in that for the next couple of years. I just can't foresee her not, and hopefully eventually she'll make the whole ultimate goal is to make the gold team. Well, and that's the top 4. So anyway, hopefully by the time she's a senior, she can do that. And again, she is a very outstanding young lady, and was very proud of her for that accomplishment. We also every year have a Meritorious Leader Award, and this is for the leader that gives a lot of time. They go above and beyond, and we want them to make sure that we appreciate them and let them know that we're thankful for everything that they do. And Sally Hart received that this year. She's been a leader for 10 years, probably even a little bit more of that, but she's been on our 4-H council for the last 10 years, and the Extension Council, I believe, the last 8 or 9. She's served on district board. She's served as president. She's had several leadership roles. She is very, very active in fundraising, and as a matter of fact, we have a fundraiser going on now, and it's a Ag Appreciation Calendar. It's also got little snapshots of our 4-Hers doing things throughout the year, but there's several, 12 different farms that are highlighted, and I need to bring y'all a copy. I'll try to do that this morning. Several farms that are highlighted, and it's just opportunity for us to raise some funds, but also bring awareness to 4-H programs as well as what some of our farmers are doing. And they talk about their experiences in 4-H and stuff. So she was very instrumental in getting that done, and very she was very deserving, and we were really surprised that she had not received it earlier, because very deserving of that award.
And you said she's a senior in high school?
No, I'm sorry. This is Sally Hart. She's the volunteer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said she was a senior in high school. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Got my wires crossed somewhere.
I'm probably rambling. No, Katie Trimble, who was the outstanding teen, she's just a freshman.
Oh, okay. So, okay, maybe somehow I put those together. I apologize.
I was talking about Katie being on the senior team.
Okay. All right. I thought I heard senior in there somewhere. But
I'm sorry.
My mind goes, no, you're fine. You're fine.
But Sally Hart received the Meritorious Leader Award, and the Lifetime Achievement Award was, we presented that to Sandra Roberts in memory of her husband Wendell Roberts, and her whole family was there to help her receive that award. And that's just an opportunity. We don't have that every year, but we've had several members over the last several years that have dedicated many years. Wendell was a 4-H volunteer for over 51 years, and Sandra just received her 50-year award. So they definitely very deserving of the Lifetime Achievement Award. So she was there with her family, and it was a very special moment for us. We lost Wendell in September, and I know we all miss him as well as the family does. But again, we had a great night, and we did kick off our calendar sales. If anybody's interested in purchasing a calendar, they can come to the extension office. They're one for $10 or two for $15. They make a great gift for your grandkids or your kids or family members or just friends. So anyway, we have quite a few to sell, and again, if those farms are highlighted, they may want a few too to share. So, but anyway, those are available at the extension office. Our poultry club met yesterday afternoon at the extension office. We've got about we were kind of short yesterday because we had to reschedule because it was supposed to be held the day of the banquet. So we rescheduled, and we had a little conflict with the Tuesday afternoon thing at Southside. But anyway, we had 6 that were there. They got to make ornaments. We also had a few clover buds there also, but they got to make ornaments using chicken and duck feathers, and they really did a good job. And Chelsea, our leader, kind of talked to them about the different feathers and why they're made the way they are. And we also had one of our 4-H'ers, Lane Stinson, that brought some of his rabbits. And anyway, the kids always like to see and hold the different types of poultry. Some of these kids have poultry or rabbits, and some don't. They just want to learn about them. But anyway, pretty excited about that. They had a great time, as well as learned a lot. We also have our poinsettia fundraiser that's going on. I guess we have 2 big fundraisers going on right now, kind of overlapping. But our poinsettias sales have gone on for years and years and years. And this is just, again, an opportunity for us to raise some money to help put back into our 4-H program, to help give to our kids. And they are, if anyone ordered any, they're available for pickup on Monday at the extension office from 9 o'clock until 6 o'clock. And we do have some extras ordered. If anybody didn't get a chance to order some, you can call the extension office or come by the extension office next week, and we will have some extras that will be available for a limited time, because they usually go pretty quick. So they are $8 a piece, and if you did order poinsettias, you can pick them up Monday from 9 to 6, and hopefully the weather's going to cooperate with us on Monday.
Yes. I haven't seen anything about bad weather coming. What is the number they can call if they want to order one?
270-365-2787.
Good. Okay.
We also have school clubs going on next week, next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Joni and I will be in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. She'll be talking about nutrition. I'll be sharing about 4-H and doing some, life skills learning opportunities. So, anyway, that's going on next week. And we also have craft club that meets next week. They meet on Wednesday after school from 3:30 to 4:30. And no, actually they're going to meet until 5 o'clock this week because they have a big craft that they're going to be doing. So we have a really big group this year. We did grow 2 leaders, so we have 3 leaders now: Rebecca Hendon, Jerry Slaughter, and Amy Lewis. So really tickled to have them. And we do, like I said, we have a big group, and that's great. Trash sculpture contest is also going on. The kids in the school should have got the information last week, and this is just an opportunity for them to take to kind of start thinking about what we're doing. And this is one of the things that I'm going to be talking about when I'm in the schools. The trash that we make, everybody makes about 5 pounds of trash each day, and we've got to send this stuff somewhere. And if we start recycling and just becoming more environmentally aware, then it will help save that landfill space, and plus help save resources and money in the long run. So we try to talk about that. But the whole concept of the trash sculpture contest is just to give them a chance to be creative. Take some trash, turn it into treasure, and get some money for it. There's a school contest, and then there's a county contest and a regional contest. And the school contest will be held at each school, so the primary school kids will be judged against primary school kids, and the elementary will be judged against elementary, middle and high the same. And the top 3 in each of those divisions gets to go to the county contest. So like say in the primary school, first, second, and third place goes to my office to the county contest. And then first, second, and third at the county gets to go to the regional contest. And there's awards for each of the top 3, and they can earn as much as $260. So it's quite a bit. And the teacher, we do have a teacher award. The teacher that has the most participation gets $50 for their classroom expenses. And there's also a best of show, and that best of show is another $50 on top of it. So anyway, if anybody needs more information, I have not put it up on Facebook yet, but that is on my to-do list today. Get it up on Facebook. They can come by the office, and we'll also try to get it up on the website. But if you want to call, get more information, it's 270-365-2787. And this is a good time to work on it. Thanksgiving break, you may be looking for something to do. But again, gives those kids an opportunity to be creative. It's amazing, some of the sculptures and some of the projects that these kids have came up with. I just don't have it in me.
I don't either.
But they are amazing. Another biggie, our Country Ham project. It's time. I've got the contracts ready to go out, and it's ready to sign up for the Country Ham contest, or the Country Ham project. This is a project that we do at Broadbent's B&B, which is in Katoa. Beth and Ronnie Drennan, or who are actually residents of Caldwell County, but the business is in Lyon County. They have helped us with this program. They've given us the opportunity to given our kids an opportunity to have a chance to be a part of this program, and they've really been a big part of the growth of our project. We had 25 last year and 24 that finished the project. To complete the project, well, it does cost $60, and that purchases the 2 raw hams, and they salt it a couple times, and then we rinse it, shape it, bag it. It takes about 4 different visits, and then they go to the state fair the very first day of the state fair, which is usually about the day or after that school starts. They go to the state fair and they give a speech and on a given topic. I believe it's how to cook a country ham for the juniors, and I'm not exactly sure for the seniors. It's a little more complicated. But they go and they give a speech, and then after they've done their speech and they've done their hams, they get their hams. And I bought a ham the other day, and I paid $65 for it. And it wasn't cured by a 4-H'er. It was cured by them, so I know it's going to be good. But I can't think of anything any better. And I know we always save ours or save my granddaughters for Christmas and Thanksgiving, but nothing better than sitting down to breakfast on a holiday with your family, sharing a country ham that your child or grandchild cooked. So, and a lot of kids, I know my granddaughter had an extra one, and she donated it to our Lottie Moon Christmas offering at church last Sunday. So, there's a lot of things that kids do with it, give them as gifts and different things, because we have some families that have 3 kids and they've got 6 hams. So, but anyway, it is a really good opportunity for kids to learn kind of, how food. We didn't always have refrigerators. Our grandparents and great-grandparents didn't have refrigerators, and so they had different methods that they cured their food or prepared their food, saved their food, processed their food, and it just gives them a chance to kind of rekindle that old art of smoking country hams. And ours are smoked country hams. There's non-smoked country hams and smoked, and I did not realize this before we started doing the project. But if you've ever compared the two, there's no comparison. Smoked is much better. They look better. They smell better. They just, but anyway, the eastern part of the state and the central part, they do non-smoked hams. But they do have to be 9 by January 1st of 2019, and because it is a competitive event. I'm going to be having an orientation on Tuesday, December the 11th, for anyone that would like to know more about it. There is a big responsibility because, again, to complete the project, you do have to go to the state fair. If they don't go to the state fair, then they forfeit their hams, and so that means the hams just go back to the program, and they end up selling those hams, and the money goes back to the kids. So the kids usually get a little bit of premium, not a lot, but they do get some of the premium, and it helps to keep the cost down also. But that's going to be on December 11th at 6:30 at the Extension office, and the deadline to sign up for Country Ham is December the 14th. And again, they do have a contract and some other paperwork to fill out. We had 25 last year, and I'm going to have to cap it at 25 because, again, like I said, the program is growing so much. In other counties, they service about 7 to 8 other counties, so that's a lot. So we are going to have a 25-person limit. So I would say if somebody wants to do it, they need to get on it quickly. And if they need to know the information before the orientation, I'll be glad to sit down with them and go over that.
Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot of stuff to cover. So basically, if you didn't get any information, Rhonda, give them the number one more time because you had a lot of things going on, didn't get really in depth with any of it.
Yes.
So if they have questions, give them that number one more time that they can call about the individual things going on.
Okay, 270-365-2787. And my email is rjewell@uky.edu. And we also have Facebook. We have a county 4-H Facebook page as well as a county extension office Facebook page. So I think if they want to get in touch with us either way, best way would be to send me a message, an email, because a lot of times on the Facebook page I don't check those questions, or even my personal. They're always welcome to ask me a question on my personal. So
okay. Anything else we need to say before we wrap today up?
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope you have a happy and blessed one.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us, Rhonda.
Thank you.
Okay, Rhonda Jewell from the Caldwell County Extension Office. Good golly, there was a lot going on there. Stay tuned. We've got a couple more guests coming up, and we'll be right back.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Black Friday savings start now at Ace with our biggest holiday light sale of the season. We have everything you need to deck the halls with huge savings on holiday lights. Find great deals like buy one get one free on 100-count LED mini light sets, or 20% off all regular price Celebrations LED light sets. It's the best time to buy your holiday lights and everything you need to make your home the best looking house on the block. Only at Ace. Offer valid through November 26th at participating stores while supplies last.
We used to always argue about data.
She's always